Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Miss Thompson and I am teaching 5th grade in Vegas. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you how I am using a flipped model classroom style with my math instruction. And I will say, when I am filming this, it is basically December, so I've been doing this for a whole semester and I have seen great results and progress, not only with math skill, but with independence. I teach 5th grade, and for me, I want to teach my students how to be more independent on their own. So this is why I created a flipped classroom model to teach math. Before I begin on the video, I do want to share that I do have a freebie for you. It will be linked down below. And the freebie is an entire list of all the 5th grade math videos that I made for my classroom. I want to gift them to you for free. It's in a Google Drive, so all you do is make a copy of it and you have it for your own classroom on each topic. For the school that I work at, we use Envisions, but again, it all aligns to Common Core, so no matter what you use for 5th grade, you will be able to use the list that I made down below. And this is the list that I share with my students as well. First things first, yes, we just came out of COVID essentially 2 years ago, and with COVID, it showed me so much about how education's gonna move forward, hopefully, and how I can essentially work smarter and not harder as a teacher. I first thought about this while I was walking with my dogs, and my whole year this year teaching has been, how can I make my life as a teacher easier? Where can I put the responsibility? Where can I put the students in the front seat to take ownership of their learning, to take ownership of their own daily tasks? And the best way I could think of to do that was by filming videos and having the students watch the video at their own pace, rewinding the video where they need more help, and going back if they're absent, that they have an entire lesson of me teaching them the concept. No interruptions, clear as day, crispy information. Another thing that I love about this flipped classroom type of math instruction that I've been doing is parents have been so grateful for this. So what I mean by that is, we all know that, especially in the upper grades, a lot of parents may not have the skill to help their students at home. And for me, like, yes, students are learning in the classroom, but students should also be taking it home with whatever else they need. My whole theory is, like, I'm one person. I cannot just, have all this responsibility on me. If the student needs more help, they have more help at home because I'm recording the video. They just click on the video, they watch the video, they have their work. I go step by step in the videos. Parents have been loving it. I also love it because if students are absent, the work is online. I don't need to reteach anything, right? I don't have time for that. Like, absolutely no. Another thing I love about this flip style classroom is, while I have the video recording or the camera up and I'm teaching at the whiteboard, I have no interruptions. Everything is crisp, everything is clean. I don't have to, what I dislike greatly about teaching whole group instruction, honestly, is really just not being aligned in my energy of presenting the lesson with full strength and full, like, channeled energy. You know what I'm saying, since you're a teacher, right? Like, or when you give a good lesson. What I found with whole group instruction and teaching whole group with 24, I used to have 35 kids in here. I would just be pouring my energy out. I would have energy leaks on the kids that weren't paying attention, on the kids that were just, like, all over the place. And you know what? Every kid learns differently. I think it's insane to think that whole group instruction is the end all be all. It's not. I love video style teaching. With me teaching the instruction in front of the video only, I know I am giving crisp, clear instruction. Also, how many students do you have in your room that sit so far in the back that they can't even see what you're doing? With the video, they have full access. They pause the video, they rewind what they need help with. For example, we were doing adding and subtracting mixed numbers, and I had so many students not understanding how to borrow from the whole number. So I have that in the video, and you know what's funny? It's funny that they were getting it wrong, and I asked them, hey, did you watch the end of the video? And they say no, and I'm like, okay, go Go finish the video before you come up to me for me to grade. So those are all the reasons why I love the flip style of classroom. It gives all the students the power to get their own work done. Now, the best part too is I get to have one-on-one conference with my students, and I get to really narrow in on small group, because during our math block, so we have a 2-hour math block, the kids come in and it's time for math. I present the lesson to them in their Google Drive. It's all there. They click the video, they have their assignment listed as well through the math book. It's all done for them. This could even take place when there's a sub, even, by the way, or maternity leave, whatever, it's all there. So the students know that my small group comes to me right then and there. Small group comes, I work with them small group, and then they go back to their desks and then they watch the video, okay? So they're getting double instruction from me in half the time. Then what I have students do, and you can see it right here on my board, right here, is a list of numbers 1 through 24. I have 24 kids. Once the student is done with the lesson for the day, and by the way, for their independent work, they pull it out of their math book. Let's pretend this is a student math book. They pull their assignment out of here, and I only have them do 4 problems, okay? 4 problems, either you know it or you don't. I can see exactly what's going on. I can see exactly what's wrong if they're getting something wrong. Now, part of the freebie that you're going to be getting as well is this math page. It says math lesson page, and in the corner, I've been using this since the very first week of school, and it's been great. You just make a bunch of copies of this, and it has 4 spaces for the 4 problems. The students write down the lesson here, and this is where their score goes. Also on the back, I leave a space for notes from me. So I always tell parents to look through their students' work and to look at the notes I leave if I'm noticed anything in particular, or they need to work on something in addition to what we're doing in class. That's how I communicate to parents about math specifically. And again, I do want to throw this out there. It is not only my job and my responsibility to teach the kids, okay? And that's the thing with teaching. I think we hold a lot of responsibility that we are the only people that can help with the kids and to teach the kids. No. Absolutely not. I really see myself as the structure. The kids are learning the most through themselves doing it, not by me holding their hand every step of the way. And my kids are going to middle school next year. So students show their work in each box, and then this is what they bring up to me for our one-on-one conference. So after I'm done with small group, which takes 20 minutes, and then I still have an hour and a half to work with each individual student. So then they write their name on the board, and I sit at my desk, which is right here. Just so you can see, it's a little standing desk right there. Students come up to me, and I meet with them one-on-one, and I grade their work right then and there. So literally, let's pretend the student's right here. They're right here, and then I say, how did you like the lesson? How'd it go? What do you think? I ask them, I conference with them, and we go, and I grade each section of their work. And if they're doing something wrong, for example, a lot of my students are having a hard time decomposing fractions. So we have a conversation, and I'm able to target exactly what it is that they need help with right then and there. Even with my high kids, even with my medium average kids, even with my low kids, I know exactly what is going on in each of their lives with math because I do it this way. And then I grade it. It's in the grade book. I don't have to do it twice. It's graded, send it home, and that's it. And the best part is, as well, when you download the freebie, you will be getting this, and you will be getting a chapter review as well. So if you use Envisions, it's golden, because I literally go through the freaking chapter and help the students as well with studying. So what I also choose to do is sending home a study guide, because again, this is where, I'm gonna be honest, I put in the work for my job, right? Or I do my part, but it's also the parent and the family's responsibility to meet me halfway as well. So I'm not overextending too much. I'm meeting right in the middle. I make the videos, I present the information, I give the feedback, and if the parent and the student, remember the student has choice too, if they choose to work additionally, or if they want more additional help and they want more practice, they have it, because I have a study guide for them. I have the lesson videos, they have a math book, they have everything they need for themselves to grow and for themselves to get extra practice and to study for tests. I had conferences a month ago, and I had so many parents just thank me for this type of math, the way I run this math, and I love it too. I really do. It's been really, really helpful. And if I do decide to teach next year, I will continue doing this, but it's just been really helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Everything will be linked down below. The freebie will be linked down below. I hope you enjoy it. If you're downloading it right when I post this, I will be updating the freebie page as I continue to teach. Like, we only have gone through to chapter 7 at this point, and that's subtracting and adding fractions for 5th grade. So bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Thank you so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Also, if you stuck around this long and you vibe with me and you like what I have to say about, like, you know, the energy and meeting halfway and how to really channel your energy into alignment so you're not super like pouring too much out. Like, the thing is with teaching, you have to fill yourself up first before you can pour out. If you're having a hard time with that balance, be sure to follow me on Instagram and be sure to follow my podcast. That information will be linked down below. It's my passion to help teachers with their energy balances, and I am becoming certified in energy healing. So if that sounds good for you and that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe. All right, thank you so much and have a fantastic day wherever you are.